Oh, you're using that one, aren't you?
Hello, everybody. We are live, but we're still organising ourselves. So just a moment, please. Right. Luke, I'm going to need... Could you pass me the calculator that's in the back of that? Not this one. I don't know. Thank you. Hello, everybody. I don't know if everyone else has a favourite calculator, but I do.
I do.
Mine only works in certain lights. That's how old it is. I've tried to improve the lighting this evening, but I still do look a little bit odd, don't I? We are getting there, though.
Forwards, I'll move it back.
No, that's all right. That's all right up there. I think I look a little bit less. Oh, like I've seen a ghost. How are you all? Do say hi if you've just dropped in. Hi, Isabel. Hi, Nigel and Coral. Hope you're well. Is everybody a little bit warm? It is very hot. Now here at Chalmers Gems head office, you may know that it is very cold. It is always cold and I'm always moaning. And today it's not cold, but it's not as hot as it is everywhere else. So I'm happy about that. I've forgotten to ring Angela. It's going well. Right, I'm putting the pens away. I'm sorting myself out. So what happened today is that we didn't manage, I was so busy that we didn't manage to get home. So Polly met me here straight from the train station and we were so ahead of time. We had 20 minutes. So we ran next door to Aldi. We got a microwave meal. We ate it and then realised we were 3 minutes late. So it's the same story. Whatever we do, we're always just late, aren't we? So we're just accepting it now. Right, I better ring Angela because she might be crying. There's no charge in those. So let's talk a little bit more. Well, I think it's on orange. I think if I leave them a few minutes. If Angela's watching, I'm going to ring you in a minute, Angela, when they've charged up a little bit, because, I've got to waffle on first. So you might as well give it a while. Hi to everybody. Hi. Hi, Rani. Hi, Tony. Hi, Beverly. Hi, Helen. Tracy and Jill. And it's 32 where Jill is. How lovely. Hi, Catherine. And hi, everybody. Really appreciate you joining us. As always, do feel free to share the live. We have got some awesome gemstones for you today. We've got some of those beautiful aquamarines, and one has an anhydro for definite, but some might have anhydros. I don't know. But they are exceptional value for money, and they're really cool because they are packed full of inclusions. They're absolutely fabulous, and you're going to love them. We've got those. We were doing I've got to say it the right way around. Green and blue. It'll come to me in a minute. We were doing a green and blue show. That's what I was doing. I thought we've got these beautiful aquas and they sort of merge into green beryls. And so I'm going to bring everything green and blue. And then Lisa said, and I was going to call it blue and green. And Lisa said, there's a rhyme that blue and green may never be seen. And I was like, what? So now in my mind, I've got to think about not saying it in that order. So we're not doing blue and green. We're doing green and blue. That's what we're doing. And so there's a selection of crystals in all the different greens and blues. And then... Hi, if you read our email or you watched last Friday's live, you'll know that we're going to do something really quite unusual that we have never done before. It is a pre-launch to the Chalmers Vault, and I hope you're going to like it. I will be very excited if you do like it. I think it's something really different. It's jewelry orientated, and we have never done anything like it. I've never seen anyone do anything like it. It may well have done, and I've just never seen. But I really hope you're going to like it. And it is going to give you a little insight into what Chalmers Vault will become. So it's very exciting. So I am truly grateful that you are here as my guinea pigs and that you can give it a go. It does sit at a higher price point because it is actual jewellery. So it sits between about £200 up to about £1,500. But if you could just sit it out and give me your feedback, that's what I'd like you to do. I'd really appreciate it. So it's going to be really quite an exciting show. It's all sorts. The Vault link didn't work in the email. Just a minute. I will message Emily and tell her. The Vault link didn't work in the email. Right. She sent me another Vault link here. Copy. So let me see if I can. I don't know. Can I post a comment in here? Let me see if I can. I've posted a comment, but it's gone into Oh, there you are. It's gone to Facebook and YouTube. Clever, clever, clever streaming system. So if you want to join the Vault, it is a members only club. We're going to come on to it later. It is an exclusive club and you need to apply to get in. If you click on that link and fill out your details, as soon as the Vault is ready for application, you will receive an email asking you to apply to get into the Vault. It's very exciting, isn't it?
Yes.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Wow. So, poor Polly. Okay, that means Malacola and so many of the gems that shouldn't work, but they do. I know exactly green and blue and green. We like green and blue. It's a nice colour combination. It's all good. Hi, Julie. No, see if that link works. See if anyone can use it. If you let me know, I do have it here. So I can even, she says, it's not working. I can even see how many of you are using it while I'm live. So I can spy on you all. Yeah. This is the pleasure of owning a business, is that you can access all the data of everything. Just a minute. I know how many there were. No, nobody's done it yet. No, I know how many there were. Well, I don't know, but we don't really want you to go off and fill out a form. You can fill it out later. It's all good. So that's the lineup for the show this evening. And welcome to everybody who is watching on YouTube and also to you Facebook viewers as well. I hope you're not all too melting and you found some methods to keep yourself cool. I know we haven't. I didn't realise it was warm till we went outside, and then it was really. Andrew, I'm going to call you in a minute because I'm just charging up my my earpods. They're out of battery, so if you just give me a minute, I will call you in a second. Sorry, Angela, I didn't totally forget you. I only forgot you when I went live, and then I soon remembered, but didn't have any battery. So lovely. Hi, Karen, how are you doing? And hi, Pamela. Yay, it worked. Pamela did it. Shall I see if it worked on my end? No, I can't see it live. It's lying to me. But thank you, Pamela. It'll probably tell me tomorrow how many people. I thought I'd be able to spy on you all there, but no. Right. Okay. So everyone knows what's going on. We're going to open with the awesome Aquamarine, which you might have seen in our videos over the course of the week, because they are amazing and they are such great value for money that you can't even believe how big they're going to be, how gorgeous they're going to be, and they're all about the inclusion. And as you know, we do love an inclusion, so that's brilliant news. I'm going to ask Polly to get my aquamarine crystal. So here's a challenge. On the racking where the beads are, the one nearest the door, on the top are my personal specimens, and up there is a rock with a big blue aquamarine crystal in it. If you can reach up there, because like me, Polly is not as tall as some, just like me, then that would be great. Thank you very much, Polly. Right, let's pop that there. So, you didn't get it. I didn't get an email, Jill said. You should have got an email promoting the show today, Jill. That's it. I'm going to try and watch YouTube, see how to get on new. So if you're watching us, the best thing to do is to rotate us so that we're horizontal. And that way you get us really, really big and you can see really, really clearly. I'm going to set up my second camera now so that, thank you very much, that's the one. I'm going to set up my second camera so that you can see the other view as well. Let me just do that, which is where we normally lose the sound and all of that. Hi, Annie. Did you get there okay? Annie's supposed to be on holiday. Did I see Jenny? Is she in? I was just messaging her and I forgot to press send. This button. It's one of those days where you're not sure what button to press. I think it is the heat. It's the heat.
Yeah, I'm blaming the heat on.
Yeah, just blame the heat for everything. So I've got my other try on. Susie said it worked. Everybody signed up. They're all signed up. We're going to allow that. We're going to turn it off. Right, okay. To the studio. So what's wrong with it this time? Why can't I work this?
I can't tell you that one.
No, I think it's working now. Right, let's just do that and turn that round and turn that round. We're just going to test it just a minute because, you know what I'm like every single week. I mean, how many weeks have we been doing this now and I still can't get it right? Let's bring that on the stage. Right, that's working, isn't it? So that's good. Brilliant. Right, That's all tested. It's lovely where Annie's on her holidays. Lovely. Hi, Ken. Right. Hi, Jackie. How are you doing? Let's get going. Let's crack on. So we're going to live price these because they're all very, very individual and they're quite exciting. So I think there'll be a good live price. So I do need to bring Angela around. Do you think I'll be all right with that much?
No. Yeah.
No. Polly's going to very kindly lend me hers. And I've got to plug in. No, don't do that. Don't do that. I think it's a.
Yep.
No. Thank you. Will you connect it to that one for me?
Can.
Thank you. We're going to join you in a second, Angela. So I see a split keyboard when I'm typing, which is weird. Hi, Joe. Hi, Joanne. How are you doing? Lovely. No, not that one.
Oh.
Right.
There you go.
Oh, thank you. I'll just take one. One ear is in. Jill is in Bordeaux. Right, who's on holiday? Let's get that out of the way. Who's on holiday somewhere really lovely? Annie's on holiday. Jill's on holiday. Hi, Karen. Doesn't work. No, I'm going to pop that link up for you again because apparently the link is not working. I did just put it up there, but let's have a look.
Did that work?
It pinged. Thank you.
That's right.
Thank you very much. Let me just get you back.
Do you want to call Angela?
Yes, please. Thank you very much. Right. No, don't worry about being late, Hazel, because I'm still talking rubbish. So I lost my blue earpods, which were the ones that we normally use. Before we went to China, I couldn't find them. Then I found them. I found them, and then I've since lost them again. So now I'm borrowing Polly's. So brilliant. I need that one. Brilliant. Right. On holiday from tomorrow. How lovely. Annie's in Cape Verde. Everybody's somewhere nice. We're inside the cool of Chalmers Gems. Everyone will be jealous of that now. You all want our nice cold office now. Right, let's have a look. What's that say? Let's turn you round. Let's turn you round so you can see what's going on. Right, if you're a new viewer, then hello and welcome to Chalmers Gems. I'm Marie Chalmers. I'm the founder of Chalmers Gems. I'm a gemologist. And here at Chalmers Gems, we are all about great value for money, amazing gemstones that are responsibly sourced by me mostly. So, and we bring you all sorts of different gemstones from cabochons to beads for all of you creators out there, unusual faceted stones like this, faceted stones, the crystals like this, anything gemmy that we like, we're going to bring you. So that's what we're all about here. If you have any questions about gemstones or jewelry, I've worked in the jewelry industry for almost 25 years, and you can ask anything you like. I will answer anything that you like. You can either do that by direct message, but you're more than welcome to ask any questions. If you're new and looking to get into jewelry making and you're not sure what to do, you can just direct message in and ask us for advice. We're very friendly. I would recommend that you join our closed Facebook group, which is called Inspire Chalmers Gems, and inside there you will find a whole community of people who also love gemstones, are slightly addicted, and they are a very friendly bunch, and they will always offer you independent advice. There's no judgment. So even if you're making something and you're stuck or you've got a question, just pop it into Inspire or share your makes. We want to see them. We want to see what you've made. So do that as well. Hi everybody. Hi Beth. Jenna is the same. Canada as well. Wow. The link didn't work for you. Did that link I've just popped up work? Did that work for everybody? I'm not sure. Oh, how annoying. Technology. I can see now that 9 of you, look at that. Do you want to see, Polly?
Yes.
Here it is.
Ooh.
9 of you have now, since I went live, signed up to Chalmers Vault. It's very exciting.
How many do you reckon we'll have by the end of that?
9. No, 9 more of you. We already had people signed up, so it's all good. Right, let's do it. I'm going to put these here and I'm going to show you what we've got this evening. So let's turn this camera around. So we use a streaming platform that allows us to show you 2 views of the gemstones so that you can see a lovely close-up view of all these beautiful, beautiful stones. And they are really pretty. So these are aquamarines, and aquamarine aquamarine is part of the beryl family. So lots of gemstones come in different families, such as the quartz family includes amethyst, citrine, smoky quartz, rose quartz, and a few others as well. And the beryl family includes aquamarine, emerald, morganite, heliodor, and then some slightly different versions as well. So this is a beautiful, beautiful gemstone, very prized, sought after gemstone because it's got aquamarine and emerald in its family and morganite. And these are all lovely, beautiful, beautiful gemstones. Now, these ones are included aquamarine. I'm a gemologist and it's all about the inclusions. That is why I love the gemstones. I love the fact that we can see what Mother Nature was doing as the gemstones were created. And although we know that a very valuable gemstone tends to be free from inclusions, for me, I like the inclusions, so they are very valuable to me. And as I was rooting through these, I had to get my loupe out because they're fabulous. I mean, this one's bi-coloured. How cool is that? Wow. Look at that. It's green and blue all in one. Then I found here one that actually has a really unusual inclusion for you to be able to see, I have to add. So this inclusion in here is called a two-phase inclusion, but in the world of crystals and in the world of collectors, they tend to call them anhydros. And this is where, as the aquamarine crystal was growing, it trapped some liquid which caused a gas bubble. So inside here, you've got a tiny little gas bubble and some liquid. And when you tip the stone, you can see the bubble going from one end to the other. If you then go back up to that shelf that you can't quite reach, up there's some massive quartz. Okay. And they've got anhydros, and probably with a circle like this on them. There's two of them. Okay. That might be, and then I'll show you what an anhydros, because the trouble with this is it's so small. I'm going to struggle to show you.
I don't know if anyone else is frozen, but mine has.
Oh, right. Polly's frozen, she said. Hopefully we'll be all right. All gemologists do, Ken said. All gemologists love inclusions. They help us identify the gemstones. They can help us identify the origin of the gemstone. They will help us identify if it's a natural or a man-made stone. They will help us identify whether the gemstone's been treated. So they're really, really important, the inclusions. And the inclusions are the things that are picked up as the gemstones growing. So in this case, it's created this little pocket of liquid, but you can have crystals inside of the gemstones. So you can get diamonds inside diamonds. You can find all sorts of different gemstones inside gemstones. It's a very exciting moment for any gemologist when we find a gemstone in a gemstone. But even to find a little bubble like this, I'm going to try and show you, but I know that it's going to be really difficult. So this is my loupe. So this is what we use. We all use internationally 10 times magnification to assess the gemstones. So everyone's working under the same magnification. So if we're looking at something, we will typically use a 10 times magnification. Sometimes I will go up to 20 times if I'm trying to read a laser inscription on the girdle of a diamond or something like that. I really struggle to see under 10 times magnification the numbers, which is weird because I can see an inclusion in a diamond that's the size of a pinprick, but I can't read a number. So sometimes I then go up to 20 times. Are they not there?
No,
maybe they're not there. No, don't worry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and show you, but I don't think it's going to be very successful. But I thought we'll have a go anyway, because everyone wants to have a go and have a look. Yeah. So you're going to look inside where I've drawn on the aquamarine. That's not natural. I've drawn that with a Sharpie pen. Okay, so that is. So now this is what I see under 10 times magnification. So can you see inside that circle of the Sharpie pen, 2 dots in the middle? Can you see that on yours?
I'm still frozen.
You're still frozen. Why don't you delete me and start again? Can you see it, Angela?
Oh, yeah.
You can see 2 dots. Right, this is where I can't get it any closer, and this is where, unfortunately, we can't zoom in. So I'm going to hope that you can see what I see, but it is really, really tiny. So in that top dot, I can see a grey patch in the middle, but obviously my eyes are trained to see really minute things, and not everybody's are. So you can see it. But Polly's only 18, so not all quite as young eyes as that. So if you see that, and I've just put my finger behind there to try and give you some better lighting. But when that is the bubble. And then when I move the gemstone, the bubble moves. I don't think you're going to be able to see it because it's just too tiny. But if you have a loupe at home, you will see it much closer than than this, you'll be able to see it with the loop. It's just that on Facebook, I wobbled you. On Facebook, I could zoom. That doesn't zoom, does it? No. On Facebook, I could zoom, but I can't zoom on this. You can't see the bubble, but you can see the inclusion. So when you get it home, if you manage to secure this particular one, although I have been told to keep it for teaching purposes, but you'll look inside and you'll see that. Now, actually, if we look at the rest of the gemstone while we're there, you can actually see lots of lovely inclusions in here. And these are all two-phase inclusions. So it's absolutely packed with them. So there'll be bubbles in lots of them. It just so happens that those two you can clearly see with the loop. So it's really very exciting. But you'll find two-phase inclusions quite commonly in aquamarine and emerald and other gemstones. So we famously see it in hydros in quartz and in agate. So those are really cool. I'll go quickly peep to say this, just to double check that I can't see that quartz. But if it's not there, I don't think.
I still haven't checked.
Right, then it's definitely not there, is it? I don't know what I've done with it then. Unless it's here. No, I've moved it somewhere to show somebody and not put it back. So you just have to know what an anhydro is. So let's move on to, let's have a quick look at some of the other inclusions. Let's not just quit on the inclusions. So aquamarine famously has inclusions that we class as rain-like inclusions. That's what we call them in gemology, and it's an identifying feature of an aquamarine. So when we get a gemstone that is the pale blue colour and we're trying to determine what could it be? So the first thing you do as a gemologist is you actually visually look at it without any equipment. Just look at the gemstone. You'd be surprised how many people just jump straight into a test and they don't do all of their visual identification. But it's really, really important because there are features that we can see with our eyes that actually become instinct. And when I'm out traveling as a commercial gemologist, actually those identifying features are critical to me because I don't have much testing equipment. So it's very important to train yourself to look at things before you start to look further into them or to test them in other ways. So what am I looking for when I pick up a gemstone? So one of the first things that I'm looking for is the surface of the gemstone. So you see how the light reflects off the surface there, and I'm looking at that. That is called the luster of a gemstone. Now, if this were a diamond, it would be so shiny, or a zircon. Be extremely shiny, and that in itself would be an indicator to me that it's not an aquamarine. So or a topaz would be shinier. So beryl, which is aquamarine family, has what we call a vitreous luster, and vitreous means glass-like, and most of the gemstones fall into that category of a glass-like luster. So I'm looking at it, it's not overly shiny, but there's nothing unusual about it, so it doesn't look like it's been dipped in anything, it doesn't look waxy, it doesn't look like it's been coated with something, it just looks like your typical vitreous luster, so that's good to see. The next thing I'm looking at is the condition of the gemstone. So I know that these gemstones have never been put into jewelry. I wouldn't expect to see a lot of damage to them. They have been living in a bag with their friends, so there may be some tiny, tiny chips that have occurred, but there won't be, and they're also not an extremely expensive gemstone, so they won't have been kept individually, whereas if this gemstone was worth, say, £5,000, it will be living on its own in a packet. It will not be living with its friends. So these are a commercial style of gemstone. They are an included gemstone. They're really affordable and extremely beautiful. So I'm looking now to see whether there is a lot of damage to the gemstone and whether that and what that damage looks like. And that's really important. How a gemstone breaks is actually really important to us, because if I look at this now and it has almost split in two, or it has what we call a cleavage plane, a very flat surface, that would indicate to me, again, that's probably not aquamarine. It could be a fluorite, for example, which cleaves like that. So how something breaks is also a really important identifier. It's very complicated, isn't it?
Yeah.
But I'm just telling you what's in my brain. So I'm going to look now through this lens and I'm going to look at the facets, and they are the flat sides. And you can see here that this is the top facets here. They are beautifully flat. There's nothing unusual about them. I would say there is a tiny chip on this corner, but nothing that I have to worry about. It's not particularly dramatic. I'm not seeing loads of wear and tear where they've lived together. If this were a very soft gemstone, so say this was a faceted apatite, for example, it wouldn't look like this necessarily, but as an example, I would expect to see some abrasion where it's lived in the packet with its friends, and actually it couldn't cope with that because it's a very soft material. So now this is indicating to me that this gemstone is not particularly soft, it's not particularly hard, but so it's somewhere in the middle. So it's got a glassy luster, it's got minimal breakage, and it's not particularly soft or particularly hard. And then we're going to look inside the gemstone as well, and we're going to think about the inclusions. So as I said, typically aquamarine grows in a long, thin crystal. So this is my aquamarine crystal, and it's my personal specimen. And you can see it's very similar to this material. The colorway is very similar. So it's a really good example. It's growing in quartz here, and it is a long, thin crystal. And that is how aquamarine grows. And it's also how emerald grows. Emerald sometimes comes in sort of squatter pieces than that, but aquamarine typically grows in a lovely, long, thin crystal. And so when the inclusions form, we call this the C-axis in crystallography from the top to the bottom. So they tend to form down the C-axis as the crystal grows. And so you get rain-like inclusions, which tend to be the little liquid-filled inclusions that go from the top to the bottom. So we like to see those because, one, they're very exciting, and two, they are helping us identify that as aquamarine. So if you can imagine, for me, I'm out and about, someone throws me a stone like this, and they are telling me that that is a blue diamond, and I'm thinking that's not a blue diamond. And then what is it? And so I have to imagine what it could be. So what comes in this color, what comes looks like this, and then try and identify it whilst holding a total poker face in front of the supplier, that which isn't actually my strength, poker facing it, but in a gemmy environment I'm fine. And you think, so I've got to determine what I think it is really quickly, and the inclusions are really, really important. So seeing those that we just picked up, and I don't know which one it was we picked up now, so let's just pick up any one. It could have been this one. You're going to look and you can see, sorry, it jumps from the cameras. Can you see the inclusions are going from the top to the bottom of the stone? I look at Polly, she's not looking. Are you looking?
I can't mind behind.
You're still freezing as well. Oh,
yeah, I'm like, as soon as you hand them to me, I'm going to have a look.
Okay, so this is it. So you can see here again the inclusions going from the top to the bottom of the crystal. So to me that's great. And the other thing that I'm noticing about this parcel is that the shape of the gemstones that have come out of this parcel. So I want you to have a look at the crystal, and as I said, it is a long, thin crystal, and you see that the gemstones are typically long and thin. So that is also an indicator that whatever they cut was a long, thin crystal, because they will try and get the maximum yields out of the crystal. So if you're looking at a parcel full of emerald cuts, long ovals, you're looking at the likelihood that the crystal was a long, thin crystal. So although that sounds like it's possibly a little bit over the top, it's actually really crucial. If I had opened this up and it was full of, triangles, I would be very surprised. Or it was majority pear shapes or things like that. Those little things, I'd think these are indicators that this might not be a beryl family gemstone, and a really important indicator. I've got a question here from Isabel. Does it always grow in quartz? No, it doesn't always grow in quartz. So it grows in all sorts of different matrix, and it can grow alongside other minerals as well. So lots of the gemstones grow together. So it can grow alongside all sorts of different minerals as well. So that's given me a great indication. So the inclusions now are exciting to me because you've got your rain-like inclusions. You've got loads of packed full of inclusions in here. You've got your two-phase inclusions. And this gemstone is absolutely all about the inclusion. Is there a difference between the solid and clear version of aquamarine? Yes. So the value of the aquamarine that is crystal clear, of which we do have some coming up later, actually. If I just whip that for you. Don't sneak a preview of what's behind me. But here is an aquamarine which is, oh, sorry, where's the camera? Faceted. Let's pop that under there. This is a very valuable aquamarine, a high value aquamarine. So you can see that the difference in the clarity is extreme. So you're looking at very free from inclusions versus inclusions being the selling point of that gemstone. And oh dear, don't break that. So yes, it will affect the value dramatically between something that is really clear and free from inclusions and something that is included. Okay, what else to say? Any questions? Anyone got any questions? Then just drop them into the comments. The questions I see there were from Isabel and James, and they're both on YouTube. But if you're on Facebook and you've got any questions, then do feel free to ask. So what we're going to do is we're going to live price these. I'll go as quickly as I can because obviously there's quite a few of them. And we'll just price up each one. How it works, if you wish to make a purchase, is you just bid on the item by typing the code that I give you into the comments section. So that's how straightforward it is. If I read your name out, I read out the first person I see. So if I read out your name, that means you have secured the item. So it's nice and easy. And Polly will put you in the bag. So that's it. How can we buy these gems? We're going to sell them right now for you, Helen. Shall we start with the biggest one?
Yes.
Do you think? Yeah. Look at that. Now I'm looking at my lights. You know, I'm never happy with my lights. But you can't really see. I don't think you can see the colour of that at all. What can you see colour-wise, Angela?
I'm going to try and move to YouTube and see whether I can get better finger.
It's a bluey green colour. Oh, okay. Let me see if I can hold it this way for you. Not really. It doesn't make it look any different. It is a green. It is a bluey green colour. There's not a lot I can do about the lighting, unfortunately. So, right. So I will live price them all up. So, helps if the calculator works, of course. These. So this is the first one, and this is the largest stone, and it's absolutely mega. Let me just see if I can turn it into... So it's 103 carats. That's how big it is. I mean, it's an enormous, enormous stone. And this one is £155. So the code for this one is 1EK, and it is £155. Now, you might think that that sounds like a lot of money, but that is not a lot of money at all for an aquamarine. It's just that that's the biggest one that we're starting with. The code, I'm trying to turn the lights around. Is that a bit better? I think so. Can you place them on your hand? Yes, I'll paste them on my hand just a minute. 1EK, £155. This one you're not going to make into a ring, I'm afraid, because it is far too big to be a ring. It's going to have to be a pendant. It's double-sided, faceted. It's just really beautiful, or it's for a collector. So I'm going to pop it here. 1EK is the code. It's £155, and then we're going to move on because hopefully that one will go to a collector by the end of the night. And then we're just going to run through them one by one. So each one will get its very, very own code. Let me just change my there we are. This one is £16, which is extremely good value for money. I'm sure you'll agree. And a little bit easier to tell, isn't it, when it's £16. So that one is 2NX, and it is £16. That's it for an approximate size. 2NX, £16. I'm going to go quickly because we've got a lot of these to do. This one is even larger. Lovely. Hi, Christine. How are you doing?
You want to put names on the back side?
That's gone to Isabel Trottin. No, just the code's fine. Thank you. This one is 3IT. This one is £33. So if you are a jeweler, a designer or a crafter, these are absolutely perfect because you're getting a lot of gem for your money. 3IT is £33.
Thank you.
Another beautiful long thin one. This one is £22. 4HT. For just £22. Let's go for this lovely chunky. So this one, it has got a touch of green in it. It's so annoying, these lights. Try and get this one closer. I don't want to come any closer. There you are. That's a bit better. So this one's a nice chunky, quite a deep green. Absolutely can, Christine. We're going to be coming on to that later as well, but that is without a shadow of a doubt, yes. This is This one is £32, 5TI for £32. And you're going to be able to make a substantial aquamarine ring with these. And it is genuine aquamarine. It's not treated. Natural aquamarine. That's a lovely shape, that one as well.
Oh, wow.
5TI. Nice chunky.
Gorgeous.
Thank you. Let's do a dinky one. And nice and blue. Sorry, there's a delay on my brain. £7, 6KR for £7. I hope that puts into perspective the value for money, because you can't buy an aquamarine for £7. We'll do another one. This one's got a green tint to it, so I'd class this. I would personally class this not as number 6 has gone to Isabel Trottin on YouTube, please. I wouldn't class this as emerald personally. Technically, it is a green beryl, therefore it's emerald. But to me, it is green beryl, because emerald, if I were to give you an emerald, you expect a particular colour. And I think it would be dishonest to sell it as emerald. I think its correct term should be green beryl. Lots of people wouldn't agree. 7LF is the code for that one with the lovely greeny tint. That one is £8.
Thank you.
Let's do another giant one. So this one, I mean, you can make one hell of a ring with that, but I think you'd probably have to go pendant. It is massive. This one is £95, 8MV. 7IF has gone to Tony Davis. 8MV for £95. Nothing wants to stick because it's too hot, even for the gemstones.
Oh, no.
A nice square.
Well, even the gemstones can't cope.
I know, they're not liking the heat. This one is £23, 9AV. Just give you an idea there. So really substantial ring. £23. Next one.
That's a really nice shape.
Yeah, nice square one, that one.
Yeah.
This is a lovely blue. This one is £18, 18, 10PT is your code. £18, 10PT. A nice oval. The stickers are falling off, just a second. This one is £22, 11KT. 10PT, my first bidder is Beverly Jackson. That is 11KT for £22. A nice chunky pear shape. It's quite slim as well. It's quite a slim one. Yeah, they would make a nice men's ring. I agree, James. Really nice. This one is £17, 12SS. £17, 12SS. We've got lots of other gemstones coming up as well today. We've got lots of, but we had a blue and green theme, a green and blue theme, and we've got a green and blue theme. So we've got all the crystals in the different colours as well. And we have got a pre-launch of something to on you, if you don't mind. So stay tuned for that later. This one is number 11. My first bidder is Tara Porter. This one is £35, 13DK. That's a lovely large size. Definite green beryl, that one. 13DK. This one has a checkered top. So faceted back and checkered top. Nice size. Again, quite chunky. Number 12 has gone to Yvonne Vickers. This one is £34, 14 SU for £34. Number 13 has gone to Christine Jamal, 14 SU. Another nice square. This one is £21. 15ZX for £21. Number 14 has gone to Tara Porter. Could you let us know who got number 7, please, Angela? Tony Davis got number 7, Katie. 15ZX for £21 gone to Nicola Bell. How about a lovely green beryl, long pear shape? That's a lovely stone. This one is £21, 16WQ, £21. How can you bear to part with these? I know, Isabel, when we come on to the anhydro, a little bit of me might cry inside, but it's all good. If it goes to a good home, I have to, I can't keep them all. I can't keep them all. They have to be rehomed. This is a lovely large green beryl. This one is £41, 17XP, £41. Okay. A nice long oval. And definitely get your loop on these, because there are those two-phase inclusions in there and you will see them. You'll see the bubbles inside. So it's very exciting. Unfortunately, my technology is not letting me zoom in enough for you to see it. This one is £29, 18SF, 29. Let's do a smaller emerald cut. This one is just £10. It's insane. 19IF. Number 18 has gone to Isabel Trottin. Thank you. 19IF for £10. Another large square. And that juicy one. Oops. That one is £48. 20JW. 19IF, my first bidder is Nikki Stevenson. 20JW. You're right down there, Polly.
Yeah, I'm dropping all the big bags. Going through them.
Nice. Oh, I nearly dropped that one.
Oh, no.
This one is £20. 21CP for £20. A nice emerald cut in the green beryl. Is £16, 22IP. 21 has gone to Nicola Bell. 22IP, £16. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do my anhydro. Don't cry. Don't look directly at it.
Who's going to get it?
I don't know.
Ooh. Excited. That's it now. It's going to race to get it.
£44. It's massive as well. Let's give you a 23 carats. I'll just put it back before I forget. 23 carats. So is that what I just said? 23 carats, yeah. No, I bet I didn't. It's because that was 23. Yeah, it was 23 carats. 23 carats. I flashed that there. Sorry, that was mean. 23 LR, £44. That is the one that has been in our videos with the visible anhydro. So good luck there. 23 LR. Another emerald cut. Is just a second. £25. My first bidder is a new customer, Andre Villamrino. I hope I've said that, Andre. Then let me know. If Tara, if for any reason that doesn't happen, then we'll let you know. But Andre, if you could please make sure you direct message us with your email address. We send you a link to pay by email. You just click on the link and check out from there. So it's really simple. Congratulations. What a find. And welcome to the family. A checker top here. Any round ones? You don't typically get round ones. I might have another dinky pear. Do I have a chubby pear? Sorry, we have Oh, I haven't done that one yet. Just a minute. 25 is £39. Lovely. I'll see you shortly, Jenny. 25 RM for £39. That's a beauty. Let me give you an idea of that on the hand. That's going to look lovely. Has to be a ring. Has to be a ring because it will catch all the light. Look amazing. Love that. Thank you. Next is a pear shape. Nice long pear shape. This one is £20. 26BL for £20. Oh, wow. Look at that one. A lovely long emerald cut. Beautiful. This one is £33, 27KF. Oh, thanks, Tara. I didn't mean to wear this because it's not the brand colours, and I only wear the brand colours, but I didn't have time to go home and get changed. So 27KF, £33. It's actually a dress. It's a whole dress. This is lovely. I love this one. Okay, I'll have a look for you, Nicola. This one is £31, 28BE for £31. Let's have a look. This one's, I'm not found what you're looking for. There's a triangle here. Should we do that one? It's quite a deep one though. So I don't know if that's okay, Nicola, if you're going to be able to use it as that deep, but I'll price them up anyway. This one is £31, 29RU. You had a little oval in your hand showing a sneak preview. Yes, I'm going to do that one in a moment. That one is the bi-coloured one. 29RU for £31. Not as deep. No, I know that's probably not very usable. There's this one that's absolutely enormous. Look at this big triangle.
Oh.
And that one's quite slim. And the inclusions there giving a lovely shiller, aren't they? Oh, loving that. Hi, Michael. How are you doing? This one is £37. The code is 30JZ. Oh, thank you, Michael. That's very kind. 30JZ, £37. Right, the bi-coloured little oval. So it's not showing very well on there, but he's green at both ends and a slightly blue. Almost a yellowy green, an appley green, and then going into a blue in the middle. Very cute. Going to be very affordable, this one. £12.
Oh, wow.
£12, 31BO. Oh, that's insane. That is insane, isn't it? The pricing is insane. This one's got the most beautiful rain-like inclusions. Let me show you. Let me get my loop out. Just a little bit of geeking and then we're going to move. Look at those lovely striped inclusions. Look at that. 31BO. My first bidder is Nigel Limming. Congratulations, Nigel. £52, this beautiful stripy one. 32WO. Oh, it's not focusing, is it? There we go. Oh, sorry to hear that, Michael. That's really sad. Oops. You all right, Polly?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really sad. Still, my little dog died last. I think it was about August time, was it? I reckon it was. It was end of last summer, wasn't it, when the dog died? And I just miss her so much. Some days worse than others. Yeah, but it's one of those things. I think you just have to let it come and go. £8. This one, £8. 33IB for a lovely pear shape. £8, 33IB. Okay. I think I'm going to remove the big chunky ones for you because I think they're too deep to do much with. So we can save those.
Save them for another day.
Absolutely. And I think that's on the triangles as well. We're out of triangles. He's possibly a bit too deep. He's a bit too deep. This is a nice one. Look at these cool inclusions. Wow. Sorry, I didn't read one out, did I? 33 IB Tony Davis. Congratulations, Tony. This one is £41, very sizable. 34 MQ, £41. A little square. Oh my dear, fourth time lucky. That's it. £12 for the square. 35YH. I've got on YouTube, Isabel, please. Isabel Trotted. 35YH. Do you have a blue large oval? This is the largest blue oval there, Helen. It's much nicer than it looks on the screen. There you are. It is blue, you see. It's my lighting. I've got 35YH. It's gone to Katie Parnell. This one is £32. 36RH for £32. There's a light oval sitting by itself. There is. That's a nice long one. Let's give it to you here as well. This one is £16. 37 IU. £16. A lovely blue. £37 has gone to Katie Parnell, please. Thank you. This one is £31, 38 CT. Oh, what about this one? A nice large emerald cut.
No, we're not a little bag.
Oh, there's plenty of bags in this building. £30. We have a lot of bags. Did I do 37? I think I did. Yeah, 38's gone to Helen Louise Cole. 39 DM for £30. Oh no, we're going to run out. Yay! £30 for this one as well. 40 RJ. 40 RJ for £30. That's a nice one. There you go. You can see that's quite blue. I thought she said bats. No bats in here. That's because she has a Yorkshire accent, Michael. And Michael, I think you're from Denmark, Michael. He's not from the UK. £23. This one. 41 UG. I don't know. The people arguing outside, do you think?
I reckon so.
I think the mosque's just finished. So, yeah. No boy racer because the mosque had something on when we came back from Aldi. So they've all parked all over the road. So they're all legally parked. Everybody's legally parked out there. And I don't think the boy racer can get down there. So, yeah, I say everybody bring their car on a Thursday night. 42 UW, £20.
I was thinking it was very quiet.
Yeah, no boy racer. Unless you've all... Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's out and about now. Unless you've all complained for me, then. But this is a cute one with a checker top. 41 UG is gone to Nicola Bell. Thank you. This one is just £10. 43 VT. They do sound like they're arguing about something.
I don't reckon.
That's cute. No, they're just chatting.
It just sounds like it's right behind the shutter though.
Yeah, they might be at the shutters. A nice pear shape. Pale blue. It's just £12. 44 KU. 43. My first bidder is on Andre. Thank you. 44 KU. £12. A nice juicy oval here. That's got a green tint to it. Is £17, 45 BR. 44, my first bidder is Nicola Bell. I only said Nicola Bill. 45 BR. Oh no, look, they're going and going. A nice large pear shape there. Again with the nice schiller, that one. He's quite slim. He's a slim one. Is £27, 46 RT. Hi Sandra, how are you doing? Have I read out 44? I think so. Yes, I did, to Nicola Bill. 46 RT, a square. Fabulous inclusions, just fabulous. We like an inclusion you can see with your eye. You know, everyone spends their whole time not seeing inclusions. 47 YJ, £9. £9 for the square. 47 YJ. Gorgeous. I'll just give it to you there. It's nice. Do you ever have kite-shaped gems? Yes, we did have a kite shape the other day. We can get kite shapes, Tracy. We do have an inquiry form. I'm going to pop it up for you in a minute, guys, so that you can see it and access it, because you can put any inquiry for any gem you like into our website, and we come back to you and everything with something. So yeah, it's just that we don't tell you can do these things. So that is true. You can do that. 47 has gone to Christine Jamal. 48 JF. Sorry, Angela. Yvonne Vickers for 46. Thank you. No, I didn't see that. They're lovely. Look at those inclusions. We had a really cool inquiry over the weekend. But I don't know if I should probably talk about it. Seems a bit rude. 49 is £12. 49, £12. Yeah. How much was 48, please, Polly? 48 has gone to Kate Minard. Oh, thank you. We'll just get you the price. 23. Say again? 23, thank you.
So now I can see all the cool inclusions.
£14.
I swapped to YouTube.
Oh, did you? And now it's working. Woohoo, there you are. 50HH, £14. I've messaged Chalmers about several gems and they've found most of them. Thank you, Michael. So we want to know what the inquiry is now. Oh, okay. Sorry, that was a nasty teaser, wasn't it? Yeah. Oh, we had an interesting inquiry, but I can't tell you. I can tell you vaguely what it was. It was for a gemstone table, which we have sourced, I'd like to add. Yes. Fun. So that is fun, isn't it? I was like, I want a gemstone table. I'm currently doing up my kitchen and I really want a gemstone sink, but I'm not that organised. 49 for Claire Granger, please. You just type in the code, Claire. That's all you have to do. Don't worry. I think you're on YouTube. So that's right. You've done it right. That's a blue one, that one.
Is it a colourful gemstone? Oh, no,
yeah.
Oh,
£22 for 51 RE. Number 50, I've gone to Beverly Jackson. 51 RE. Yes, a really good idea. I actually wanted to buy one for my mum for over the years. She is watching us on YouTube. Thank you. Hi, Mum. So I don't think she's watching us live. She likes to watch back and then ring me and criticise. So I'll await the criticism. Yeah, not criticise in a nasty way. She's trying to tell me things, but she doesn't explain. I don't understand. So I was like, just take a photo of what you're trying to say. So yeah, £9. This one bargain. 52 OJ. Yeah, and this table, I really wanted to buy my mum one, but I just never got around to it. But now I've got them, sourced them because there's two. Then I could probably get her one as well. 52 OJ. While I'm at it, would be rude not to, wouldn't it, poor mum? Sandra Salazar for 51. The big oval one. Oh, no, that's not right. I put the wrong weight in. Is £18. 53XA. 52 has gone to Tony Davis. Labradorite workshops on my wish list. I met somebody the other day who says they've got a Labradorite worktop, and then I was jealous of that. So I thought, I want one. Yes, but no, I've never seen one. I think it would have to be constructed to get the flash. Yeah, but anyway, if it appeared, I would whip out my worktop and replace it immediately. £10 or a sink, that would be nice.
Oh yeah.
53 has gone to Kate Minard, thank you. £10, 54TX. And then the final square, which is actually a nice blue, just doesn't look under the cameras today, is £12, 55DU. 54 has gone to Tracy Giles, 55DU for £12. Anyone for these juicy giant ones? I'm going to be so upset if we don't sell the giant ones, because that's awesome, that is. It would be too big for a bracelet unless you have a bigger wrist. 55 has gone to Gillian M. Lihu. I hope I said that right, Gillian. If you could direct message us, please, with your email address, that'd be great. That's probably a bit big. It's going to have to be. Let me just move my camera. It's going to have to be a massive pendant. It's actually really pretty blue, but it's just not coming across very well. Massive.
Oh yeah.
1EK, £155, and it is massive, absolutely massive. Tara says, I want to see what else is to come. There's loads to come, Tara. Absolutely. When we are pre-launching something really special. We've kept it quite quiet because I actually want to use you guys later as guinea pigs, if you don't mind. So I'm hoping that you'll stick with us and then give us some genuine feedback. I think you're going to love it. I must say, I think you're going to love it. It's totally different. And yes, so please stay around to help us out with that. That would be much appreciated. And then the next largest one, bit more sensible of a size maybe for a bracelet. We can help you have these made into something if you want to. It makes my wrist look very slim. That's really quite clever, isn't it? So if you've got a large wrist and you want to make it look a little thinner, you need this one and another one really for the other side, or you're going to look a bit lopsided, aren't you? But yes, too big for an earring. That's all I can say. 8MV, £95. Thank you, Christine. Thank you. Beautiful pendant, Ken said. It would make a beautiful pendant. Right, I'm going to leave these really heavy ones. If you do want one of these, you can just direct message into us and we will sort them out. Michael's pretending to be a guinea pig, so that's all good. I can do a guinea pig noise, but I'm going to resist because there's levels of humiliation and then there's me surpassing those. So let's not do that. But when my niece was little, my niece gets married on Saturday. How scary is that? But she was once little. She had guinea pigs and they made the most awesome noise. What's this? Did you just give me that?
No.
Oh, I was like, what's this funny code? Excellent. You don't know what noise a guinea pig makes.
No,
I'll do it for you later. Right, we're going to move on. We've got lots of... I don't know if that's Googleable. I suppose it must be.
Everything's Googleable.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Everything is now Googleable. Let's just scoop these out.
Not.
That's it. Right. Lovely. Saying goodbye to the big chunky ones. Not that I'm keeping them for myself or anything. A herd of guinea pigs. That would be quite impressive, wouldn't it? Right, I'm going to pop those over there. Let's see. What have we got to come next? What's coming next, people? So we had a theme of the evening, which was green and blue gemstones. So I went out and sourced loads of fabulous green and blue gemstones. So I hope you like them. And then we're going to come on to our new project straight after that. So if you're all ready, this is the crystal section, of which there are not an awful lot of gemstones. But I think you're going to enjoy the ones that we've got. They're very carefully selected for their beautiful colorways. If you wish to make a purchase from us this evening, all you have to do is type the code into the comments section. Each item has its very own unique code. I'll let you know if there's more than one of the item available, but I read out the first name that I see. Sometimes Facebook shows the names in different orders to each individual, so you might think I'm not reading out your name, but I'm not intentionally doing that. It's giving me a different result, the result it's giving you. So it might tell you you're first, but it tells me somebody else is first. So to make it fair, we always say whoever is first that we see, that's who gets them. So we're going to start. Let's crack on. Number 66.
Yes, sir.
Oh, somebody said, someone's asked if the messages on YouTube come through faster than Facebook. No, it actually gives me on my screen the timings of every single message that comes through. So it puts them in order and then it flips them around if it reorders them so they come through. So I believe it's actually quite accurate. I feel a little bit more trusted in this than I do actually in just the Facebook app. So, I mean, that's not difficult, is it? So, right. Okay, is everybody ready? So you put the code in to purchase the item, and I hope you love them because I spent some time, I spent some time here, guys, making all your blue and green options. This is a blue calcite heart, very pretty indeed, beautiful colour. It is approximately a 5 centimetre heart, and I just thought that they were really delightful. The code for this one is 66VB, and it is £12. I've got a couple of these available. We can get a few. So if everybody wants one, that would be lovely. If nobody wants one, I'll run to what's wrong with you all today. 66VB, beautiful, cuddly, calming, everything that you could possibly want. John Robson, guitarist on YouTube. If you have got a number 66, if you could please direct message us with your email address or email us at info@chalmersgems.com, please. John Robson, guitarist. Sorry, a really nice gift for £12. That's a really nice gift, isn't it? I've got one for John, one for Tracy Merrick.
Is anyone's
Beautiful.
birthday coming up?
Yeah, nice birthday present. I bet loads of these guys have started their shopping.
No way.
That was me, Jackie said. Was it you asking, Jackie? I don't know.
Surely not just yet.
So, yeah. Oh, no. Okay, who started their cross shopping? I bet someone has. I bet they're finished. I bet someone's finished.
Oh, no. I hadn't even thought about the thing.
Jackie, are you John Robson guitarist? Ah, okay. You just come up as a man on YouTube. We don't judge. You can be whoever you like. So we'll change you to Jackie Robson, John Robson, guitarist. That's it. I was testing YouTube with my husband's account. Jackie says she doesn't have an alter ego. She's not Jackie on the market and John in the evening. That's it. The feed comes up quicker on YouTube than Facebook. I have a phone and an iPad and there's the seconds different. I think it's just potluck, Sandra, most of the time. So lovely. I do Christmas shopping all year round, Karen says. Are you ready? Nigel has wrapped some and they're in the attic.
No.
It's just shocking. No,
I mean,
Christine's
I don't do birthdays.
No, I know. And then
Never
to think
mind, I got a week
I
before
bet Donna's
and got,
finished hers. I bet you. She's always done by the middle of the year. So this one is 4.5 centimetres. This is Garnierite. It's actually part of the feldspar family. And it's a green colour with my peculiar lighting today. Nothing's coming up right. 67BA, £17.50, a 4.5 centimetre sphere of Garnierite. It's very pretty. That's it. You can see maybe the colour a little bit better back there. I don't know what's wrong with the lights. 67BA, 1750. I really like that because you don't get a lot of green that's a mottled colour like that with different patches and of colour. Anyway, that one's gone to Helen Louise Cole. Thank you very much. These I couldn't resist, so I bought a few.
Yeah.
They're so cute.
They are.
Oh no, the light's not doing that justice either. Should we put this camera back on and see if it's any better? A 67BA for Yvonne Vickers. I think they're
67.
Yeah, that was thanks. Let's have a look at it under this light. I don't know, what a shame when my lighting doesn't work. It's most irritating, isn't it? Right, let's have a look. There you go. These are Amazonite. That's the colour that I see. Amazonite, beautiful little green Amazonites, and they're little free forms. Really nice colours. The code for this is 68TJ and they are £19.50 each. I just thought they were lovely because they're such a bright colour. They will stand out in your collection without a doubt. They'll look great. Let's just do this one because he's on a bit of a wonky, isn't he? Could you just pull his wire? Where is his wire? Most things in my life, and then particularly the things that aren't working properly. So that's it.
It's like, is it the French that do that when they just give everything a gender?
Yes.
Yes. I love it.
68TJ, one for Tracy Merrick. I can't Anybody else with my amazing
No way.
Amazonites? I know they're so cute. It's because of the dodgy colour. That's what it is. Love Amazonite, says Ranny. Thank you. Right, let's put that one down.
Thank you.
Oh, can you hear a crackle?
Was it me?
Can you hear a crackle, Angela? Oh, very strange. There's 2 more if anyone wants them. They're really, I think they're really cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, right then.
Sorry,
I was looking for the green and blue. Look at this. Now this is a dyed agate lollipop, but I've only got 4 and they're all completely different. So they've got slightly different codes. Really cool. Isn't that cool? It's all sparkly on the inside. This one is 69NL2250. So that's it from the back. It's on the little stand. I'll show it to you here. This is how big it is. It's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 69 has gone to Helen Louise Cole. Thank you. Now, the next one is just number 1 because I forgot to give them a unique code. Look at this one. So you can just type 1 in for this one. Isn't that amazing? You've got this layer of agate that goes through and highlights. I think it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Again, is a dyed piece, 2250. Just number 1 is your code for that one. This is a brilliant gift. I think this would be a lovely gift. Maybe a gift for the teachers if you're trying to gift teachers things. Although I have no idea when school finishes, despite the fact I have 2 children. So it must be really soon, though. I'm going to get a shock one day when they're not going in. You can. Helen would like this one. Helen's taken that one. So the other one is now available. Then...
It's the day that no one gets out of bed.
That's it. And I'll be like, no, you don't have to do a school run anymore. This one, look at that little cave. And he's so sparkly, it's not going to work that way at all. 69NL2. You just need to put number 2 for that one. And that's the sparkly, sparkly cave in the green. 2250. Really unusual again. Really loving that one. There you are. That number 2 for Helen Louise Cole. Thank you. Here school finishes on the 29th of the month. Oh, right. Okay. So I've got a couple of weeks. That can't be. Look at this one. Oh, look at the pattern in here. That's amazing. So that is a natural pattern. And I know it's not green or blue, so don't judge me. But I decided it was had a greenish tint to the inclusion. And I just loved it. So this is number 3 at 2250. That's the last one. So the first one didn't have a number. So number 3, 2250. That one has gone to Tara Porter. Can we have the first one back, actually, please? Because that one, Helen changed her mind. How can you change your mind, Helen? You can't have too many agate lollipops.
Sorry.
There we are. So this one is still available, and that is the original 69NL. Very, very sparkly middle. I just like it. I like that one. 69LL 2250.
I don't know how cool that'd be as like house decor. That'd be a conversation starter, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it definitely would. And it looks like an eye. It's gone to Rachel Cube. She's going to be watched.
Oh,
next, we have got Aquamarine Lemurian calcite. So this is actually a calcite. I think it comes from Mexico, this calcite. Could be wrong there, though. It's a very, very, very pricey mineral. It always comes up. I think it must be big in the healing world. And when I was a kid, I remember my mum's friend had eggs in a bowl on a fireplace made of this. So it's very pretty. I've got 2 free forms available. They've got rough backs and then polished fronts. And they're not, I'll put it near my face so you can see how big it is. They're not absolutely enormous, but they're not too small. And they're just a little bit different. 70HQ 2450. Look at that. Beautifully stripy. Yeah. Jane says, who's with you? And is she from Yorkshire? She's actually from Lancashire, but I always say she's from Yorkshire.
I'm on the border.
She's on the border. She can be either. It's Polly. Polly's with me.
Hi.
So 70HQ for 2450 for your Aquamarine Lemurian calcite.
I feel like I haven't been here in ages.
I thought we weren't. What happened last week? Last week I was out. I was on Wednesday. And then where was it the week before? I was on holiday. And then the week before that was in China. You haven't been here for ages.
I need to see you.
Yeah, I know. That's rubbish. Look at this. This is a tree agate flat point. Extremely beautiful patterns in there. Only one of this one available. It's this particular one. 71 PB, £17.50 for your flat tree agate. Very beautiful. Isn't it? Very nice indeed. 71 PB, £17.50. I've got, that one's gone to Jackie Robson, a celestite polished, well, it's a polished point at the back with the rough celestite, but look at the beautiful, beautiful crystals. This one is 7 centimetres, 72 PN, 26.50. She said, I'm glad you're on the border or I'd have to turn off. She'll know what I mean. I don't know. There's some sort of inter-county dispute or something, is it? I'm not sure. 72 PN, 26.50. Extremely, extremely beautiful.
I think she's lost me a little
celestite. That's it. You've lost her a little bit, Jane. She's not into the politics. She loves everybody. So that's it. Oh, it's War of the Roses, is it, Angela?
Oh, right, yeah. That's
okay.
That's fair.
Yeah, they were. War of the Roses, Jane says. That's it. We don't know what you're talking about. Sorry, Jane. Obviously not. I'm not up on my literature. So, oh, it's history. That's even worse. That makes me look even more. Moving on. So 72 PM. Lovely. Next, we've got Appetite. Look at that. That's a proper blue, isn't it? This is the bluest Appetite. It's really, really pretty. It was quite a while ago, Michael says. Well, that's good to know. I'm in Red Rose country, Karen says. County, sorry. 73 FJ, £31.50, 8 centimetres. Nice, isn't it? You've got to love Appetite. It's so bright and vivid. It's not coming on that camera. Nothing's happening properly for me today. 73 FJ 3150. Okay.
I wish you can see it a bit better colour wise on the other.
Yeah, on this camera, that's not green. There's another colour of this one. So this one, I'm going to have to show you this way. What is wrong with these lights?
I don't know.
Oh, can you just grab that flame before I knock him over? I'm going to just put, because look how beautiful that is, and my lights are making it look terrible, and it's not terrible. It's beautiful. Look at that. Isn't it cute? So this is a fluorite carved crystal. And this one is purple, blue and green. But as you could see from the first one I bought, which has the most amazing pattern at the bottom. Look at that. That comes in different colours. So you'd have to request which colour you would like. 74 LC, 2250. Aren't they cute? I think that's so cute. Yeah. I was planning to be exceptionally good this evening as diluting a house in, is that right? And Scotland this evening for my son. I know. I've got one more thing to tempt you with as well, Helen. You're going to be very tempted in a second. Hi, Silverthorn. Hi, thank you. 74 Elsie, I've got one for Tracy Merrick. You're buying a house in Scotland. Very nice. 74 LC. There's one left. Does anyone else want the other one? It is really cute, or it's going to migrate onto my desk. It's really cute. Right. I'm thinking that Helen might want this one. Look at that, Helen. That's the colour. How bright that is. Look. This is also Appetite, and it is insane. Look at the colour of that. Looks like diving into the ocean, doesn't it? 75 TL, £42.50, 9.5 centimetre. Beautiful flame. That has to be one of the nicest flames. Gotta love a good flame, Michael says. You have indeed. Look, it is a stunner. 75 has gone to Helen Louise Cole. I thought it might. Thanks, Helen. Next, we have got a moss agate sphere. Should we take its sticker off? You can see its beauty all the way around. Little planet-like sphere. Looking into the world of moss. 76 JC, £21.50. 4.5 centimetre moss agate sphere. Beautiful version of blue and green, I think. One of our favourites, moss agate. I've got a bird.
I like
Again.
to imagine there's someone in the carvers who draws up ideas on what to draw.
I don't know how. I'd like to sit in the meeting where, when they've carved a tardigrade and just what part of them decides, I know, let's make a woodlouse. I'd love to be in that meeting and who signed that off.
Yeah, like who went, a gemstone needs to look more like a gemstone.
Let's cut this gemstone into a gemstone. 77 MA, £29.50. Looks like continents on a crystal planet. It does. That's brilliant. This is a beautiful bird, isn't it? Very nice indeed. 77 MA. I would love to see a woodlouse. We've got some somewhere. I mean, I'm joking, but then I still bought them. So it's me. That's why they keep cutting them. 77 MA, 29.50.
That's all of them.
That's all of them?
Yes.
Oh, no. That's rubbish. I don't know. What we're going to do is now something totally different.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to revisit before I move on, everyone? Because it should be quite early doors, is it? Yes, it is.
It is.
Right, okay. So that was all of the crystals. That was all of the aquamarine. So now we're on to our new... this is a pre-launch. So we kind of put a secret message in your emails asking you to come along and support us on this one and give us some feedback. So you might have heard that we are launching a sister business to Chalmers Gems called Chalmers Vault. Now, the Chalmers Vault is a very special exclusive club that you need to apply for entry into. And once you're in the vault, randomly, when the vault has gemstones in it or jewelry in it or whatever is in it that I have found, which is the really exclusive, unusual pieces, you will be sent a code to the vault to access your vault.
Ooh.
Okay, so it's quite an exciting concept. It's in creation in the background. It's going to be very exclusive and a very unusual and fantastic gemmy place to be. So we have sent you out, but apparently it didn't work. So just bear with me and I will copy it again for you now, so that if you want to sign up to the vault, so as soon as some information comes out about it, because it is in development at the moment, then I've just popped it for you now. It should pop up if you want to sign up. If you sign up to that link, as soon as the vault is ready for you to apply to get into, you'll be able to apply for the exclusivity of coming into the vault. So the products that what I'm about to do now is part of the Chalmers Vault. It's so this is kind of the prerequisite of what will happen. So what I'm going to give you a bit of background. So I am a gemologist. This is my company, and we are gemstone experts. That's pretty much what we do all over the world. We travel all over the world and we source the best gemstones, great value for money, and responsibly source. And we check all our supply chain, and we go to these immense efforts to bring you the very best. What has happened over the last 5.5 years of trading is that we get inundated with people asking us to make the jewelry. And it's not been something that I've even had time to consider. So we have been sending out friends to help us out. Can you help with these customers? But we have now decided that it is about time that we found some partners and decided to offer you some jewelry. But we don't want to do it in a traditional manner. So we are going to do it in a little bit more of an unusual manner. So this is where the launch of this evening's product is going to give us, hopefully you're going to give me some feedback about what that looks like. Don't worry, Paul, it's here. So about what that looks like, and if you think if we've got it right, if you think there's any tweaks, we really, really would appreciate your feedback on this. You're also our guinea pigs. If you purchase from us this evening, that's the beginning of the process. There might be a few hiccups along the way, but we think we've nailed it. So fingers crossed, it will be nice and straightforward. It's also actually really given me the opportunity to partner with some amazing British businesses, and they are so excited that you can't even believe the amount of excitement that's coming my way. I feel like the pressure is seriously on, if I'm honest, because they're so excited. I've been asked across the jewelry industry, would we sell jewelry? And I'm like, no, it's not. You know, I love the gemstones. I love the gemstones. But I think ultimately I've realized that we have to house the gemstones. Not everybody has the skill to house the gemstones. So hopefully that's what we're going to bring you now, is a means to house stones, either that you already own. You can contact us. I'm going to give you the inquiry form in a minute. You can contact us with any inquiries of things you would like to have made that you currently own, or we can supply you with gemstones so that you can, and give you options for them to be made into jewelry. Or, as you'll see this evening, we have an unusual way for you to be able to build your own jewelry with a gemmy focus. Everything we do is a gemmy focus. If you just come to me and go, can you make me a metal thing? I'm going to go, well, no, you've got to put some gemstones in there. So don't do that. I know we need a bit of gems, okay? So it's been absolutely incredible journey to sort of just go with it, and this amazing support from the people that we're partnered with. So it's going to be really brilliant. It's going to be really brilliant. I'm really looking forward to seeing what you think about it. I'd love some feedback. I hope we've done a good job. As I said, these items are finished jewelry. They are manufactured in the UK, and so they're not going to be cheap pieces of jewelry that you can buy on the internet, on, you know, other channels, let's say. These are going to be nice quality pieces of jewelry. I think it's just best that I just show you what I'm doing, doesn't it? Isn't it really? So let me just get out my my gadgets. Just a second. That link does not work. The link does work, doesn't it?
Now you're going to need
Just
to
a minute. If you don't have a UK number, what? Sorry. Ah, thank you. Right, so it doesn't allow us to put in a UK it doesn't allow you to put in a non-UK number. Right, that's brilliant. Could you pop that in the messages, please, Angela, before I forget, so that Emily will work on that and make that work. Thank you. This is exactly why we're asking you to help us test everything, because we don't know these things until they don't work. So, right. As a special thank you to all of you who have joined me, and special thanks is really genuine. Thank you for sitting here and watching and, you know, supporting. I've decided the first 50 customers of Chalmers Vault. This is exciting. Just to let you know, the first 50 customers, which is quite a lot of customers, but there's going to be a lot of customers. Okay, so you've got to get in there, are going to be the founding members of Chalmers Vault. Ooh. So I know. And they are going to be immortalized by having a lifetime 10% discount on the Chalmers Vault. So in the future, I might go out and find a £50,000 diamond that goes in the vault. And the Vault immortalized founders are going to get a discount on that no one else will get. So the first 50 customers for supporting us are going to be immortalized and become the founders of the Chalmers Vault. So that is quite exciting. I don't know how we're going to make that happen. We are making that happen. So don't ask me how the tech works. 10% off lifetime orders. You're immortal in the Chalmers Vault. You forever are going to get the 10% off. Angela's like doing the maths, going, no, this is not a sensible idea. So no, but it is. It's happening. I've said it out loud now, Angela. It's too late. You have to go back.
Is this one of your aberrant ideas?
This is one of my. This was a brilliant idea. I thought
it is.
It is. These people 50%, 10% off. First 50, and Lisa was like 50, and I was like, yes, 50. Yeah, now Angela's writing a stern email to Lisa for allowing Marie's stupid ideas to come through. So, right, let me explain a little bit. I am going to presume you know nothing. So apologies if you know stuff, and I'm just teaching you to suck eggs, so they say. I'm going to presume you know nothing about how we manufacture jewellery. So, because it's really fascinating, and if you watch our social media, you will have seen us showing the jewellery manufacturing process over the years, but not for a little while actually. So I'm excited to get back into that as well. So here we are. Wait a minute, just a minute. Everyone's sending me messages like I've gone mad. Are they all? No, don't do that. Maybe. Just a minute. There's so many.
Wow.
Right, okay. That's all about the link not working. Can you make a special card, James? Oh, we should have a special card,
like
James.
a little membership.
Yeah, a little membership
Vegan ID.
immortalised by
Yes.
Chalmers Vault. That's it.
love it.
And your donor card. That's all you need to know. That would be cool. Anything for men and collectors. There will be everything in the vault, James, that I find. Everything's going to go in the vault. If we want men's, let's find that and put it in the vault. It's going to be very exciting. Anything extraordinary. So for collectors, the really cool collectibles, they're going to go in the vault. Those things that I pick up and I think, oh, I don't know, that's for the Chalmers Gems audience because it's like, I don't know, silly money or just, I don't know, then that's going in the vault. It's all going in the vault. It's all good. And Marie's words are final, Christine says. Thank you. We should have a membership card. Okay, we'll work on the card. Thank you. Did my request for the vault come through? I can't see to that level of detail, I'm afraid, Rani. It's all worked. Maybe pop the link up again, Michael says. Okay, here's the link again. There you are. With a hydro picture in the middle. Oh yeah, like a hydro card. No, I'm going to get kicked out my own vault at this rate, aren't I? Angela's going to cut me off at the money. That's it. No more funding for you. Nigel says, I thought you said an immoral card. No, there's no level of morality discussed. So yes, right. So how we make jewelry in throughout the world. This is one of the systems of making jewelry. Jewelry is made in all different methods. So handmade jewelry is obviously made by hand. You can wax carve things and all sorts of things. But actually manufactured jewelry that is now designed by a computer that we call a computer-aided design, which is the CAD system, that is created by designers. So traditionally you would have drawn out the piece and then sit and worked out how much metal and what size. And there would be quite a substantial amount of metal waste actually, but it has now moved into a computer-aided design system. Polly has done a CAD course and is a qualified CAD designer. And it's really bloody hard, isn't it? It is really hard. So because if you leave a tiny gap, then 1 pixel is missing, it doesn't work. So it's a real skill. A CAD designer is a massive skill in the industry. So they design the jewelry by computer, and they create a render of the piece, a piece of imagery where we can actually see and rotate the piece to see what it's going to look like from all angles. Once that design is signed off and everybody's happy with it, they then can print a wax or resin of that piece. So we are going to be working with exactly these. Now they're very, very fragile. So if I break them, don't worry. And some of them didn't even manage to print actually. So because we were all in a bit of a panic trying to get it done on time. So I've got limited pieces, but it will give you an idea. So the resin or the wax is printed and it then goes into a company like the company that Polly works for, and then they cast it into metal. So they put them onto a tree. So I'm just going to try and hold a couple and try not to break them. What they do is they attach a little stem of wax and then they stick them all over and make a tree. So there's a trunk and then they stick these in with a hot pen and stick them all in. Now, how they're positioned and where they are and where the wax is pushed in, where the metal's pushed in and the wax is removed, it's really important. So it's that in itself is actually a really, really difficult skill, isn't it, yes. Polly? Yes. Polly is a casting apprentice. So she understands this part because she does it every single day. And it's really, really difficult. And if you put the sprue, so if you put the little stick in the wrong place, it might not push the metal through to the back of the item. There is an art to it. Well, there's a science to it, really. So once we've printed these, we put them onto the tree, and the tree then gets full, it gets put into a little crucible, and then an investment like a plaster of Paris if you broke your arm, that's poured in. So that's now poured in and it's kept it all in place, and of course it's gone all around all the little gaps and it's gone into the little areas, and then it goes into a process where the resin or the wax is heated and melted out. and then metal is forced into the gap. So if you can imagine, if you put your hand in to plaster of Paris and left it until the plaster was hard and removed your hand, you would have a void. And if you then poured in metal, you would have a hand. We should do that. Let's do that. So that's what happens. So then what comes out is a metal tree covered in pieces of jewelry. So it's really clever. They cut them off with the sprue, and then they cut the sprue off, and then they tidy them up, and those pieces are made into jewelry. So this is absolutely brilliant. If you're making something really unusual or difficult or very intricate, or you want to repeat the same thing over and over again, because once you've got your initial one, or even your design, and you can reprint the wax, but you could just take that one and then do it again and again and again and create the same thing over and over again. So it's a really clever system, and this is how most of the jewelry now is made, and it's just really fun, isn't it? So what we have done is we have partnered with a designer and we have hand selected you some fabulous gemstones, because that's what we do. So we've hand selected you some fabulous gemstones, and then we have created a little resin and created you some design options, and we're going to bring those to you so you can take the gemstone. So we're going to sell you the gemstone, and you're going to choose which design you would like and what metal you would like it to come in. So you are therefore housing your beautiful gemstone and designing with us your gemstone jewelry. So I hope that makes sense. So let's see what everyone's saying so far.
You explained my job better
They're still
than I
thinking.
can explain my job. I can't explain it.
It's called lost wax casting, Karen says. It is called lost wax casting. It's absolutely correct. Science and art in many ways. I did it at college, Karen says. I did it when I was at college as well, but we did it in a different way. The spruing of the trees wasn't a thing when I was a student. We used to do the rubber molds.
Oh, right, yeah.
So that was how it started. And we do use molds, but it's not nearly as common to use molds. But that is a way really to replicate hundreds of the same thing in a rubber mold, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll do it for mass production.
Yeah. So whereas this way you can make really unique individual things, but you can replicate them if you want. Yes, absolutely, Helen. So we can remake anything you want. You can make an inquiry for any piece of jewelry you want, because we are now partnered up with a whole team of British manufacturers and designers who are going to help you house all of your gemstones. So I'm very excited. Right, so shall we have a look? No, it's not just rings, Tracy. It's everything. Right, let's not get too excited.
Let's
take a deep breath. Or I'm not going to be able to hold the gemstones because I'm too excited. So I'm going to put this camera here, and I'm going to show you, hopefully it's going to come out properly. This is the Chalmers. This is one of the Chalmers Vault logos. So we're going to start, for example, with this very, very beautiful gemstone, and I am going to show you what we have created for you. So our design team, I'm not sure if this is going to fit under here. No, possibly not. It has created you 3 options of 3 different pieces of jewelry for you to select from. So I don't know how we're going to do this, because this is why we're testing it, is so that it is a test. So let me just put that there. So you can see here you've got a topaz. Now topaz is a treated gemstone. It's radiated. So we obviously always disclose everything about our gemstones. And this is the first design that we're going to look at here. So with the topaz, which is here, here is that actual topaz. Some of them are really true to life. This one's a slightly different colour. This is a really lovely stone. I think it's got it has a rounded top. I'll get it out the box for you in a second. So this one, you're going to have options of whether, sorry, it's hard to do like this. Let me look at the paper. If you'd like it in sterling silver, or if you'd like it in 9-carat gold. So you're going to get options on these 2 metals. Now, realistically, you could have it in any metal you like, but you're going to have to come to us and ask for a price. You're going to have to. But today, if you want to purchase this stone and have it made into one of these pieces, these are the codes that you need to make the specific pieces. So I'm going to make it really clear in a second. So do bear with me. So this is the ring. And you can see here, this is the little render for the ring. This includes everything. So this is for the entire ring, including the VAT and everything. If you were buying this piece from us today, if you want the ring in silver, if you purchase it today, the price is £275. If you want it in 9-carat gold, the price is £710. I cannot guarantee the prices after today. But if you want to purchase it, so say this stone doesn't sell today and you want to purchase it next week, we will reprice it to you with the accurate metal prices, because the metal prices move daily. They actually change twice a day. And at the moment, they're fluctuating a lot. So we decided we would rather live price it for you. And so there might be a slight fluctuation. So this is based on this afternoon's metal price, okay, which I'm sure everybody understands, because we all know that the metal prices just go up. They don't come down. But there is a slight fluctuation. So it might be a couple of pound more. And you know what we're like at Chalmers Gems. We don't like just to round stuff. We like to give you an accurate price for that moment. So this, if you were to want to purchase this ring with this gemstone today in sterling silver, you would type in the code 1AS, and that would get you the sterling silver version at £275. And if you wanted it in gold, in 9 carat solid gold, hallmarks the works, it would be 1AG, and that is £710. The S is for silver and the G is for gold. The 1A is the code for that particular ring. So let's have a look, because this is where it gets exciting, I feel. We've only got one of these designs that's actually printed for us today. Let me just get a few pairs of tweezers out, because we don't want to ping things too far, do we? So not all of our prints printed, which is typical, if I'm honest, because they're tricky to print. So now I've popped your gemstone in there, and you can see that it is it's got a lovely cabochon top, and it really brings it to life, don't you think? Yeah. Being in the little resin, it really brings it to life. Now I'm going to have to hold it in so you can see it from the side. And this is a substantial ring. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. It's a nice quality, lasting piece of jewelry, a British-made jewelry, so which is fabulous. Now I'm saying British-made because that's really important to me, that we're supporting the makers here in the UK. We will take this concept out with us all over the world, so you will have the opportunity to purchase all over the world as well. But these pieces are all British made, so we will always make clear where we're manufacturing those. Do you choose the fitting whilst on the live or separately? You're welcome to purchase using this code, but there's only one stone. So if you want this stone, quickly choose a design and pop the code in. And if you want, what we're going to do is you're going to have an opportunity to have a 15-minute video call if you wish to, or a telephone call with us. If you want to make any changes to this item, if you wanted to add anything, that actually, if you just want to discuss it later on, when you get your invoice, once you've paid your invoice, we will send you a Google calendar, and you can set up a quick design meeting with us just to confirm your choices, make sure you're happy, get that up-to-date pricing, and really simple. If you were to buy this one today, say in gold, and you put in 1AG and you're absolutely happy, it's going into, as soon as you pay that invoice, it's going to be processed, and that's it. So it's really easy. Carat weight, I don't have the carat weight on all of them, unfortunately. I do have some scales though, don't I, Jane? So let's weigh it. Let's just get the scales.
First time me seeing a gemstone inside the wax or the resin. I don't see this side of it.
Oh, that's really exciting, Polly.
Yeah.
I'm really pleased about that. Sorry, Angela, what did you say? Yeah, so Angela has a really good question there. When you've ordered and confirmed the item, we will communicate with you about ring sizes, be that through a video call, a telephone call, or just an email. That choice is up to you. We know that some people don't want to talk to us, and some people would like to talk to us. So it's totally up to you, whichever way you'd like to do it. So you can call us and talk about your ring size. And as I said, if there's design changes that you want to make, if you want to bespoke something yourself, then that's an option as well. This one is 2 carat 69. So 2 carat 69, and that is the ring. So if you wish to purchase the beautiful square topaz in the sterling silver ring, the code is 1AS. If you want to purchase it in 9 carat gold, the code is 1AG. I'm going to show you the other designs. We don't have the little mounts for this design. As I said, they didn't print up. We're trying for the future though. So there is a pendant option. So the designer has created different options, and you can see from the design there, I'll bring it a bit closer up. I think I need this to be a bit smaller, don't you? So it fits neatly under the camera. there you can see that is the pendant that was designed, really beautiful. And again, if you want it in sterling silver, 1BS at £270 and 9 carat gold, 1BG at 533. We've also done a charm there so that you can use this as a connector. So you could use these as a bracelet. I'll show you some as we carry on. We've just got 8 options for you today, 8 different gemstones we brought you today. So you can use this as a connector on a bracelet. You could put it in a pearl strand and string around it. There are lots of options of what you can do with the charms, but you're going to use that particular stone, and then you'll have your jump ring either side. And again, we'll be able to complete that piece of jewelry for you if you'd like, or if you would like us just to make you that connector so that you can finish the jewelry yourself, that's also really possible. You have large fingers. What we'll do is when we get the ring size from you, we'll give you an accurate price on the ring there and then, Jane. So don't worry, it will all be bespoke made to you. So there's no concerns at all. This is all specially for you. So if you wanted to buy it as a charm, 1CS for 265 and in 9 carat gold, 1CG for £450. We can run through them all. And if you do want to visit any, just jot those numbers down. So this is number 1. So just jot those numbers down and then we can always revisit them, because I know that you all want to see them all, don't you? You want to see them before you make your decisions. Absolutely. So that is number 1. I can give you a quick little overview of my tray if you'd like that. No, because my wire won't reach. Oh, no. Here we are. I've done it. So we have got tourmaline, we've got citrine, we've got a gorgeous green tourmaline there. We've got a star ruby that is absolutely amazing, that star. We've got a teal sapphire, and these are hot, hot, hot. An aquamarine, that is our most expensive gemstone, and a gorgeous moss agate as well. So these are the options that we're bringing you. I think that one is for that. There we go. So I'll just run through them all and we'll see how we get on. There you are. Next up, we have got, just knocked something there. Next up, we have got pink tourmaline as an option. Let me try and get it out of the logo. There you are. A pink tourmaline oval cabochon, 3 carat 66. Here it is. It's not going to focus. There you are. Really pretty pink, very pinky pink, very nice. So I've got all the options. I've got the ring here, I've got the pendant, which I absolutely love because it's got the bail on the back, so it's going to sit really beautifully, that one. And we've also got the connector, which jump ring didn't print, but you get the gist of that one, so that's all good. So let's pop him out. Okay, it's a very beautiful pink, and if you wanted to put it into the ring, let's pop him in. I can't believe you've never seen the gems in. No, you never see the finished jewelry. No, that's the trouble.
No, because I just see them go from wax to metal.
Yeah, that's when I was a diamond broker. We worked on this suite of jewelry. The main diamond was a 51 carat 53 fancy intense yellow heart shape, right? So it was about this big, and we made a matching graduated necklace, bracelet, earrings. It was so valuable. It was sold to an Arab. It was and then the heart was the big central heart was the center of his headpiece, and we never saw it. We never ever saw it. But we never saw any of them. We used to make suites of everything, and we never saw any of it finished. So I feel your pain. We had the other side. We saw the gemstone layouts, but we never saw the finished jewelry. So you see the finished jewelry. You see the piece, but never set. Yeah. So yeah, it's amazing.
Before it's even polished.
Yeah, and that's it. You don't. It's just rough and raw. So that would be the size of the beautiful, beautiful pink tourmaline. Gorgeous, isn't it? 3 carat 66. Loving that. So fragile. Trying desperately hard not to snap it. This one is, if you would like it in the sterling silver ring, 2AS for 470. The gold would be 860 2AG, and that is your ring code.
That you'd struggle to break a resin though. It's not like a wax where you breathe on it.
Oh no, I think you would break it. Yeah.
You reckon?
Yeah, we broke a couple.
Oh, okay.
So there's no doubt in my mind that will break. The pendant, which is my favourite of the designs, but I think the designer has done a really great job in thinking of something a little bit different, don't you? But let's just pop that out. It's so hard, fiddly to get these things in. There you are. especially when it's about 30 degrees. Look at that. That's really nice, isn't it? So I know that you've got to imagine that that's metal, etc., etc. I'm going to pop it actually in there so that you can get the get a bit of a better image there of it. But that, I think, is a gorgeous design. So different. Really, really pretty. Again, 2BS for your sterling silver option and 2BG for your gold option. I'm looking for my dealer's notice.
Oh,
It's having metal and I don't know where it is.
She'll find out where
It is somewhere. We'll find it. It might be in the bag in the hallway.
Okay.
I might have taken it with me somewhere. Okay, and that is your pendant option. And then the last one is the connector. Let's take the gemstone back. Oh, that fell straight through the middle. And that is, let's pop that one on there as well. There you are. And that's your connector. Now you'll see with this one that the top of the jump ring hadn't printed for our sample, but you can see that again is a really lovely size. And if you wanted, thank you. Just going to show you a dealer's notice because that is a legal requirement in the UK when selling metal. So that's our dealer's notice there. Thank you, Polly. So if you wanted to make it into a line bracelet, again, you could set it with really beautiful beads. You could put gold chain on it, whatever you want to do. And again, if you wanted to do that, we can definitely help you if you've got an inquiry. I'm just going to give you the inquiry form in case you're sitting there thinking, well, I've got all these gemstones and I would actually like to have some made up. Maybe you want to have them made up for gifting, or maybe you want to have some of your precious pieces made. Then this is the Chalmers Gems inquiry form. We ask you just to fill out those details. It comes through to our inbox. You can add as many pictures, inspiration as you want. Again, you can create a video call with us to run through those things, or a phone call, or however you want to do it, or just literally say, please, can you give me a costing to make this? It's up to you. As much or as little interaction from us as you would like. What did I do with that?
It's here.
Oh, yeah. Couldn't see for looking. I was like, where's it gone? It's blended right in. Right, okay. It amazes me that these CAD designs are so accurate. When we come onto the moss agate, it's the stone. It's just so amazing. Right, the last one is the charm, and the code for the charm is 2CS for £460, and in 9-carat gold, 2CG for £650. The designs are beautiful. Thank you very much, Sandra. They really are. Let's put that back. What did you want to see it in there?
Yeah, I was wondering.
Yeah, you can take them all. There you are. Just hand that to Polly so she can have a nosy.
Me curious.
Yes, you should be curious. Right, this one is a firm favourite. Look at the colour of this citrine. Wow. I mean, I thought it was yellow sapphire territory when I picked it up. I was like, whoa, this is intense. And then for it to be citrine, I was just so impressed. Look at it. Isn't it beautiful? It's so pretty. Lovely. If you would like us to bring you some faceted stones loose, we can do that next week. Just let me know and we will put those into next week's live. It's not a problem at all. We can get those. So don't feel that we're not going to bring you faceted stones or any stones anymore, because we are. Don't worry. We're not just going to go into jewelry. This is just the beginning of something new and exciting. You've all gone very quiet. Everyone's like, oh, how to make your own jewelry. This is fun. If you also are a jewelry designer and maybe you're working in silver and you would like some assistance with anything, or you want some introductions, then do just let us know. Obviously, we're as helpful as we've always been. We're not just going to cut you all off now, so don't worry. Right, okay, this one is the citrine pendant. Let me just move this. And this is just so beautiful. It's definitely up there as one of my favorites. The thing is that when you see the next few, it would be, you're going to be as excited. Right, this one I don't have a carat weight for, so let's weigh that one as well. This one is 1 carat 49, 1 carat 50. It's flitting, so it's about 1.5 carats. Absolutely beautiful. And slippery. It's so hard to see past a camera. You can't even believe. Right, this setting is very, very fragile, so I'm not going to mess with it too much. So you've got this. Is this that setting? Yeah. Yes, it is. So you've got a crossover style setting, as you see in this picture here. absolutely gorgeous. This is one of the most affordable ones. It's one of the lowest price point ones, but really pretty. See if I can get it on without snapping the plastic. There you are. Nearly. I haven't quite pushed it down. Oh, it's so nice, isn't it? It looked really nice in gold.
Yeah.
It would. Amazing.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, that's it. This is fun. This is.
I know.
Who knew this would be so much fun? We should have done it before. Right, okay. And then we've got, that is the pendant setting. So if you want to purchase the ring, remember there's only one stone. So only one person can purchase a version of this, but you've got three options. The sterling silver is 3AS at 195. In gold, in 9 carat gold, 470. You can get a quote if you want it in 18 carat. We can always do you a quote. And then we'll go on to the pendant. I've loved this setting.
That one.
Yeah, I like the fact that each one is so different as well. I'm gonna have to put it in the box so you can see it without my chunky fingers. But it's just so pretty. The design is so clever. How it just works perfectly with a marquee, don't you think? Oh, it's not going to stand up. You're going to have to use the image. But what they've done there is they've attached a bail onto the piece so that it sits beautifully flush. So it will sit really, really beautifully. So no jump ring there.
Could you sit in between your fingers?
Yeah, probably can. That's a good idea.
I'm thinking
Give you a good idea.
Straight.
Oh, in its little setting. No, I don't think it will.
Okay. I was going to say that's
like that. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might do it. Good idea.
Been watching people
at
work.
Something like that, maybe.
Oh,
yeah, that's a bit better, a bit steadier. Thank you. Okay, and then the connector, I'll just pop it in there, and then we'll move through to the pricing. It's just such a beautiful gemstone. And again, if you wanted it as a bracelet, it would look nice with gold chain, wouldn't it? Or a connector, or yeah, it's just gorgeous. We love that one, absolutely love that one. Let me move those out and I'll show you the codes. So if you wish to buy the citrine as a ring, the code is 3AS, and that is £195 in the silver, and 3AG is 470 in 9 carat gold. These prices are only available today because they will fluctuate, but they won't be too far. This gives you an idea of the cost anyway. Pendant is $220 for the pendant in silver and $525 for 9 carat gold. 3BG, and for the charm it is 225. 3CS is your code for the sterling silver charm, and 9 carat gold 555. Absolutely gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's pop it all back. Okay, on to a lovely square green tourmaline next, with 3 gorgeous designs. This is such a new concept. Thank you very much, Jane. Right, this is a lovely green chrome tourmaline, approximately 5 millimeters. Get the box lid off. Put me in there. Give them a weight for you. About 16 points, 0.16 of a carat. It's very nice. Let's try and get it closer because you can really see how green it is. I think it loses its colour under here, under these lights, but it is a really deep green. I think you saw the lovely flash there. So in this one, we have got the setting, the ring setting. I'm getting too confident with these settings, which it's not going to sit very well in, I don't think. But that gives you an idea. So you've got that lovely twisted square on the ring there, which is going to allow that beautiful green to pop. In that sterling silver, this one is £235, and in 9 carat gold, 520. You've then got this gorgeous pendant. I love this, really metal heavy. You could maybe set some stones around it, some little diamonds around it, but that is going to be That's going to be a beautiful piece of jewellery, isn't it? I know the green isn't popping through, but that is a stunning piece of jewellery. Absolutely beautiful. And again, with your bail on the back there, so it's going to tilt slightly. It's just going to look fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And that pendant in the sterling silver is 235 if you wish to purchase it today. The code is 4BS, and in the gold 4BG, and that is 570. And the last but equally beautiful design, and say you wanted this design as a pendant, then you could contact us and say, you know, I'd like to purchase that one, but can I have it as a pendant? If you wanted to buy the stone and make it in something else, you can always contact us and do that. We're very flexible. You can design and create whatever you like now. Look at that.
Creative freedom.
Yeah, indeed.
All the power.
Supported as well. That's lovely, isn't it? Really nice. I like the way it's all slightly offset. It looks really good. Love that. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous.
Where's that sitting comparison to the stone height?
Is it what? Sorry.
Like, is it
Yeah, it sets in. Yeah, so it's going to be like a bezel setting. Let's pop it back in.
Yeah, and then tell if it was like slightly above or.
No, it's got a little lip, and then it sits. So it goes flush inside, so it'll be bezel set over. Look. Yeah, it's really nice. Polly's just asking all the technical questions.
I'm being curious.
Yeah, absolutely. Curious away. That I'll give you the code as well for that charm in a second. Let's just put these little waxes back. Very classic, Sandra says. Definitely is classic. That one is 4CS, £250 in the sterling silver, and 4CG is 780 in 9 carat gold. Right, now for a gemmy gem. This one is Star Ruby. Star Ruby, 1.42 carats of Star Ruby. Whoa. With an awesome star. And on a day like today, this is going to look insane. How do you get in the vault? You can purchase from us today because the vault hasn't officially opened yet, Sandra. But if you wish to apply for sign up for the vault, so as soon as it starts to, it's currently a concept. So as soon as it is launched, I'll just pop that link in for you now. Just 1 second. Then all you have to do is sign up there, and that will allow you to stay in touch and hear all about the vault as soon as it is ready. Okay, Star Ruby. Come on. Now, did I bring my... I did bring a torch, but it doesn't have a very good battery, I don't think. It's got a really good star because I was looking at it earlier. So to get a star stone to show its star, you need a pinpoint light. If you're going to borrow your phone, Polly, because this torch is nearly dead. That's the problem with it. I should have found. So you've got, my current obsession is stars, Beth says. Thank you. Is the torch on? So you've got the star. So the star appears when you put a light onto the gemstone, which is really hard to do under a camera. You can see it, but every time I get close to it, and I can't zoom. Good old Facebook is... Oh, you piglet. Because it's a really good star. It might be better when we get it out of here, but it is actually a really, really good star. Oh, it's not. It's just too hard to show. Just a second. Let's get it out of this little box because it is a really beautiful piece. So this one is a 1 carat 42, and it is going into a really beautiful plain bezel setting like this for £260. Then let's try again with Polly's phone to see if we can get the star. I saw it again then. Oh, come on. Don't do it to me. There you are. Can you see the star? It is a gorgeous 6 rayed star. So in the sunlight today, what you need is that beautiful light. It is going to look fabulous. It really is. And yeah, you can see it now. And you can see, and the rest of the time, it's just a gorgeous red ruby. But as soon as the light catches onto it, it gives this beautiful asterism. And that is a stunning ruby. I mean, I've always wanted a star ruby. So you can. It is a really good star, and that's it. So it looks like a ruby, and then woohoo! It's got a star in it. I mean, what more could you want? That's amazing.
That's the first
Isn't
time
it?
I've
It's
seen
a
a star
beautiful.
as well.
Is it? Oh, it's a
Yeah.
day of first for
I
you today,
know.
Cole. That's it. It's so
Exciting.
beautiful. And £260, and that is a genuine ruby and precious metal ring. It's just gorgeous, isn't it? A nice simple design as well for the star, because you don't want to take away from the star. This is a natural, absolutely natural. Will be heated because all rubies and sapphires are heated, but it is a natural ruby and a natural star. But the star quality is really high, so quite often if you get a really good star, you question if it's natural, because the synthetics are really, really perfect. But that is a natural star ruby, absolutely beautiful. Another one of my favorites, but you know the gemstones are my addition, so it's very enthusiastic about the gemstones. So that is the ring. The code for this ruby and that ring is 5AS, £260 in the silver, and 5AG for 475 if you'd like that in the gold. It would be great if you had a bit of silver and gold next to the stone so we can see what the colours look like.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. I like that idea. I'm going to get one of those. I can get a little gripper, one in gold, one in silver. Love it. Thank you, Katie. Brilliant. That's what we're after. Yes, I just replied to Beth. Yeah, it's definitely natural. Yeah. So there we have got the pendant, and again, I love this design of the pendant. Oh, come on, come little chap. There you are. And do excuse the jump ring; it just didn't print very well, but you get the gist. That's a nice design, isn't it? Designer is amazing. What a great team! What a great team! Got gemologists, jewelry designers, manufacturers all working together. It really is a cool team, don't you think? It's cool. Look at that. That's lovely. July's birthstone, Claire says. Well, there you are. Are you planning to do pairs for earrings? If you want pairs of earrings, Beverly, we are doing pair of earrings. Yeah, we can do gemstones for earrings. Definitely, we can bring you earrings. Sterling silver for the pendant. 5BS is just 260 and 5BG is 435. Amazing for 40th wedding anniversary. Absolutely. And the same it would be for the connector there. Let's tip them out. And then... And again, I mean, I think I would go for the connector and make a bracelet or a ring, because I would want to see the star. I don't want other people to see the star. I don't want them to go, oh, you've got a star in your pendant. I want to be going, I've got a star in my ring. So yeah, I think that would be my choice, but you can choose whatever you like. So yes, so that is it as a connector. Beautiful. We can provide the bracelet. We can quote you to make the whole bracelet. We can quote you to make any of the jewelry. So, but these are just for the, that's just for the connector, that price. Right, let's pop that one away. I'll give you the code for the charm in a second. There we go. That charm is 5CS for £260 in silver and 5CG for £435 in 9-carat gold. What's next? Ooh, it is. Can you tell I'm having fun?
I'm having fun.
It's all good. Right. Are these going to be a continuous feature? Absolutely. I think so. If you like them, then I think we're going to carry on. I definitely bring you some other faceted stones next week, I think, and we'll do those so that if you're making or you want to have them made up, we can run through and get some cool things like the citrines and some other stuff. But yes, but we should definitely, I think we should definitely do it. What do you think, Jill? Helen says, I'm lucky to have sweet rubies and they look amazing in gold. That is lucky. This is a teal sapphire. That's not showing up, is it? Blimey. Come on, you grumpy sapphire. This is an amazing colour, this stone. And now it's not looking like an amazing colour. Let me see if I can bring it to light. So teal sapphires are high fashion colour. Let me see if I can. It's not going to illuminate and I'm stuck. I'm plugged in, so I'm stuck. Huh. Charming. Let me see if I bring it to this way. No, it's not going to show its beautiful colour. No, but it is a teal sapphire. Let's see if it shows you as I'm working with it. It might just, we need to get the lighting sorted, I think. You can see there that it is a gorgeous teal sapphire. Beautiful. This one is 1.34 carats. And we have various designs for this one. So we have got a ring. And again, a nice simple design, nice rub over setting on a twist. Nice, simple, elegant. And you've got the beautiful blue flash of the teal. I'm going to put an outside studio in. So we get the real light. That's what we need for these, though, because that is such nice stone.
Yeah. Do you reckon a torchlight would help? Not really.
No, I don't think we've got one anyway, unless you've got one hiding. So no, I don't think it will make any difference. So if you wanted, oh, I've lost the stone. Sorry about that. If you wanted the sterling silver ring, 6AS is your code, 820 for the sterling silver version, and 920 for the 9 carat gold. 6AG is your code there. And next we've got the pendant. This one here. So that is a nice simple pendant. I think it's a really nice design. How did you say to do it, Polly? Like this. We'll have to do it like
keep
that.
It on the back of your hand.
Yeah, that's upside down now, but you get the gist. We will master. We'll master the modelling of the jewellery. Yeah, it's really lovely. This one is B6BS is your code for the silver, and 6BG is your code for the gold. And then we have a connector in this style as well. I'll tell you what might help. On the desk, in fact, I'll go and have a look. I'm just going to come straight back because I've got this really fancy light, but I can't describe it.
Okay.
Very bright.
Oh, you were kidding.
No, it's very bright. It's very bright. But I bet that does it. Oh. Excuse the bright. I mean, that is very bright, isn't it? But will it now? No. No, I don't think that's it. It's too bright. It's too bright. I can't see. I wonder if it will work.
It does show it nicely, though.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I mean, it's so nice. Such a nice colour. I'm so frustrated. Let's see if we can get it into focus there. And then, sorry about this, guys. Just practicing.
Do you want me to hold it?
I don't think it's going to work. We're going to find a way. We're going to find a way to show them off better next time. But this is what the test is all about. So I do apologise there. Lovely. So that is your pendant. And then for the connector, and I think this would look great if you actually had it as a connector within a string of pearls and had that beautiful sapphire just popping out. What a pearl necklace that would be. Like you can't ever imagine. That would be stunning, wouldn't it? Right, okay, so that is the last of that design. Let me pop it back and then I will show you.
Can't believe no one's been tempted yet.
Did show the colour. No, I know, but I think everyone wants to see them all. Yeah. So, and then you can see them all and you can always direct messages afterwards. 6CS is your sterling silver charm and 6CG is your 9 carat gold. Okay, on to the aquamarine, as we had a bit of an aquamarine theme going on today. I thought we'd bring you an aquamarine. This is 1 carat 87, extremely nice aquamarine. Sorry, let's put it here. Wow, it's a beauty. Okay, let's have a look. Right, beautiful, isn't it? Lovely colour. Yeah, aquamarine. Now I don't have this CAD. This CAD failed, but it's going to give you an idea. But it's not going to sit flush in there because the print didn't work very well. In fact, I don't think it's going to balance. It's just going to give you an idea. So we can do this as a 3-stone ring. We could then add some diamonds, whatever you want to do. Yeah, it's going to be whatever stones you wanted to put on the other side of there, you could add them in. So this one in just with this aquamarine and the metal is 820 in sterling silver and 1,100 in 9-carat gold. I will think of you, Jackie. Don't worry. I mean, our heart goes out to you there. And the other setting that I've got for this, which only one printed, so you're going to have to imagine it as a pendant. But this is actually one of my favourites, because if you just imagine that this top one is a pendant, it's just got one jump ring because the pendant didn't print. But I love the fact that you could then add some little diamonds all the way around, like in the design here, where they've added these 5 tiny diamonds on the outside. So maybe if you are actually, you do have some skill as well and you want to set in some little stones, you could do that, but we could definitely add those in for you. I think that's gorgeous. That's really nice. Yeah, like a halo fully set. It would be quite incredible. This one is 7BS 835 for your sterling silver pendant, and 7BG is 1,440 for your 9-carat gold. And then in the charm, you've got 7CS 835 and 7CG for your 9-carat gold version. Righty ho. Let's pop this one away. Whose birthday is it on Sunday? I can see lots of birthday messages. But I missed whose birthday it was. It's gone. Right. And then the final one, everybody. And then I hope someone wants to revisit some of them, but it is up to you. Or you can fill out that inquiry form if you do have an inquiry for jewellery. This is your moss agate. And oh my gosh, I love this stone. It's going to be too big for my tweezers. I think, yeah, absolutely too big. So let's try and get it a bit closer to you. Look at that. Oh, it's a stunner. It's a stunner. Now, unfortunately, most of this one didn't print, so we've only got the one little render that's available to mess with. Let's try and get him in there. But you can see that it is quite a sizable piece and extremely pretty. I just love the stone. I also love the CAD for this one because it's that stone. Look at that. How clever is that? It's the actual stone.
Yeah.
It's so impressive. I don't know how they do that.
They 3D scan.
They 3D scan the stone.
Yeah.
That's just amazing. I was totally blown away by that. So, yes. Let me weigh it for you because he's juicy.
I'm not aware anyway. Yeah, I'm now starting to second guess myself. Am I?
Yeah, I think, well, they must do. 5.1 carats. So it's a massive caratage. And it's such a lovely stone. This one is 8AS for £200 in sterling silver for a ring. And he's going to look fabulous in a ring. I'm sorry that we don't have it to show you, but it is going to look fabulous. And it's going to be simply set, simply but securely set in there as well. And 590 in 9-carat gold. Computer-aided design, Rani. It's designed on a computer by a human on a computer. Sterling silver pendant. So that we're looking at there, that was the pendant there. It just didn't print out very well. This is 190 in sterling silver and £410 in 9-carat gold. And then your charm at the bottom there, 8CS for 190 and 325 in 9-carat gold. So absolutely gorgeous design. That is one of my favourites. I think my highlights were not all 8. I won't go all 8. The moss agate, I think, is great value for money. You're going to end up with a really high quality piece of jewellery that is just fabulous. It's so cool, that stone. Let's see if it'll come into focus because it's a beautiful stone. It's not my light. I have to sort my lighting out. I think that's the first takeaway. So I think that's a firm favourite. The star ruby, because that's always been on the wish list. And that is such an impressive stone. And then the citrine.
Yeah,
I think
that would be my favourite.
Citrine's also Angela's favourite. Everyone, that's also Angela's favourite. Absolutely beautiful. So those were my 3 my 3 favourites. But if you've got any that you want to revisit, then just shout out. If you have any questions about the concept, then just ask now. If you would like any assistance with anything, I'm going to pop that link in for you again, and you can just that's not the link. Just a minute. Oh, it's sent that anyway, even though I said don't send that. This link. Wait, I've got to find it. This is the link. Oh, that's not it. It's going to take you to the back end of the website, and you don't want to be in there. Trust me. It's
a dark place.
It's a dark place, Charlie said. It's just confusing, if you ask me. So this, I've put in the bottom there that says bespoke inquiry. You can put any jewelry inquiries you like into there as well, and we can help you out with anything that you want to do. But some feedback is what I'm after, people. So you're all sitting there really quietly, and I'd love to know exactly what you think. If you've got any ideas or suggestions, or if there's anything that you want to review, or if you've got any thoughts at all, now is the time to speak up, definitely. There you go. So Angela said, if you want to look at the designs again, how would you go about doing that? So you can always just direct message in or email us, and we can send you the designs again. So you can do that. You can have a review that way. If you want to set up a call with us to go through anything, then just email or direct message in and ask to set up a call with us. So we're willing to talk to you about whatever it is you want to design or think about. Do the pendant prices include a chain? They don't, Karen, but the chains won't be ridiculously expensive. So we can quote you for those as well. So yes, Jane says, I love it. Thank you, Jane. That's nice. Michael says, I think it's brilliant, especially the bespoke and the vault when the internationals can join. We'll make sure you're in, Michael. We'll make sure you get in. Can you re-show the topaz? Certainly can, Katie. Let's have a revisit that first one for you. Was it the ring particularly, or shall we just have a look at them all? Just jump over. Are you doing the necklaces with the large gemstones? Do you know, I totally forgot to do them, Rani. The one that I had on last week that I might have borrowed from the business, that one, I will try and do them. I'll try and bring them in next week. You can direct message us if you do want one. Yes, but I did mean to do that. You're right. I love the idea of this. I will look through my stash and see if there's anything I can use. Lovely. Thank you very much, Tracy. Helen says lovely. I think it's a brilliant idea. Karen says lovely concept, says Rani. That's brilliant. Thank you, everybody. Right, I'm going to show you the topaz again, because the topaz has got a domed top, as you can see from the top there, and a faceted back. So really unusual cut. And then let's pop them in. And there it is. It's not, I like it. It's quite, it's kind of chunky, isn't it? But chunky, but still elegant. It doesn't go into a chunky piece of jewelry, but it's definitely a statement piece of jewelry. So this is your topaz, which is a radiated. It's a square with a cabochon top. It's approximately 8 millimeters the stone, and 275 in the sterling silver, and 710 in 9 carat gold. But it is very nice. I will try and take it off so that you can see it from the side as well. Nice, it's going to be nice quality piece of jewelry. We do have the pendants, we don't have the prints. Can you make one of my aquamarine pieces into jewelry? It can, Christine. Please, could you fill out that form for me? That's really important. I'm just going to pop it to you there. Oh, thank you. Don't trap that. Don't trap that. I will just show you, just fill out that form and we will come back to you there. This is your sterling silver pendant, 1BS, and in gold, 1BG, and then the charm, 1CS and 1CG. The ring is 1AS and 1AG for your topaz. Right, any more questions, people? If not, we can go home maybe and enjoy the heat. Maybe finish our tea. I don't think we finished our tea because it was too hot. So lovely. Yep, just fill out the inquiry form. That's all you can do. Right. Okay. Thank you so much, anyone. If you do want to see anything again, then just drop us a direct message or email us at info@ChalmersGems. If you're a new customer, please make sure you message us with your email address. We're going to send you an email to pay. So it's really important that we have your email address. I love the concept. Do you have enough rough base pieces for jewelry before we add a stone so we can have an idea before we inquire about specific stones that we own. Do you have the rough base prices? No. That is the answer to that. So how it works, Katie, is that we need the stone to calculate how much metal's going to be used. So we need to start with the stone. I don't know if that's how everyone does it, but that's how it works for us. So we need to start with the stone, and then we can calculate the pieces for you and a design. Or if you give us a budget, we can work within a budget. We can do it that way, but we don't just have lots of castings ready to go. We could do, if we had calibrated stones, we could have one setting and you could put in any gemstone. We might do that in the future, but we don't have that. But the best thing to do is, if you've got a question or an inquiry, is just put it into the form and start the conversation with us, because we'd be really grateful to know what services we can help you with. So what you've got and what you're looking to help with. So we would really like to help. So just pop it into the inquiry form. Lovely. Okay, everybody's happy. Thank you so much. And we'll be back next Thursday with some faceted stones, for definite, and some other bits and bobs. So I hope you all have a lovely weekend. Don't melt. And we'll see you really soon.